Hello and welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. We're here, Ti9 group stage. Trent is finishing off one final series, one last ride,
Just one.
and
Well,
last tiebreakers.
yes. Which, I mean, come on. You know they're coming at this point. I feel like everyone's been talking about them all day. They're so likely to happen. I'm feeling it, but we'll find out. For now, we have a draft. I can hear it. We'll let you guys see it.
Let's get into it.
It's EG versus NiP, and we have the opportunity to play spoiler. Here, I believe.
Yes.
NiP, of course, their fate is in their hands and out of their hands at the same time. They need to win out for any hope. So,
Yes.
just win, classic. And EG as well, they're also kind of in a just win scenario because they'd really like to be in the upper bracket.
Right, I would agree.
So yeah, why don't we fire that into the draft then, and we'll see how far along we are here. Just a couple of bands, a little bit slow. I feel like they're kind of max timing it here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about. Obviously, a lot of history between these two teams. Not necessarily organizations, but the teams, mainly through the captain of the one PPD on NiP, who's going to be facing off against the majority of what was an old team of his. Actually, at this point, it's not the majority anymore.
No, not really.
No.
No.
But nonetheless, ET going to come out now. We also have the Marana band out, the Broodmother, Razor. So still, people are thinking like Razor is a first pick material. But they're going to take the ET for EG. This is our first EG game, isn't it?
No, we must have had one. I feel like we must have had
don't know
one.
if
But
we
I can't
did.
recall if we did or not. I feel like they played Lifestealer, which is what I was going to say.
Oh, right.
Because that's been their bread and butter, from what I understand, at least out of their games. As I said, we haven't cast that many of them, but yeah, the matches are non-stop. But every time I'm looking through all these screens, the blur of Dota, I keep seeing EG and I keep seeing Lifestealer. I see wins and I see losses, but I see a lot of Lifestealer for the old Arteezy.
It feels like it fits well also with a lot of what Sumail's heroes are doing because, like the Storm Spirit, for instance, you can get the Infest Bomb combinations coming out and causing issues. So all around, plus just like magic immunity. It's broken, I feel like. It's such a good thing. And we're even seeing Lifestealers like picking up BKB as like a third item or second item or whatever.
Now, we have this guy again, the Elder Titan.
Yes.
He's a TI hero. He's a big guy. He likes to make the plays. He likes the gyro. That's been one of the things that we've been into.
That's right. Yeah, NiP is going to go for the Lina Ogre. Again, just for anybody that doesn't know, we should probably refresh about what the standings are. NiP, bottom right now of the group. On the other side, EG looking like they are in contention for top of the group. At this point, it's pretty close to Navi being knocked out of the upper bracket side, but it could come down to a lot of these games here as well. So Ogre Magi taken with the Lina, the Gyrocopter, we've seen a lot of it together with the ET, amplifying that magical damage that the Gyro loves to spew out early on. We'll see if they want to go for it. Can be played both in the mid and the safe lane position.
Very aggressive and scary dual offlane here too, in the Lina and the Ogre Magi. If that's what NiP want to run it, they're very comfortable having it as a position 4 or a position 2. One of Fada's better heroes, I would say. But you just stun from the Ogre, easy fallout from the Lina, additional lots of magic damage bursting on through here. So you have to be conscious of that when you're picking this position 1 hero for EG.
Yeah. I've talked about it a lot. I don't know if I've talked about it a lot on stream, but NiP kind of has that like weird dynamic built into them with their team, where it feels like they have a couple of different players that like to play weird and funky stuff. 3-3, Ace, and then of course the wonderful Fata as well, all known for very specific oriented heroes. I think of like the Night Stalker. Obviously they've shied away from that, but EG now going to take the Kunkka. Have already banned out the Broods. They're not trying to set up for that pick, but kind of an early Kunkka pick.
Yeah, they don't have the last pick in the draft, so it gives them a good option for the mid lane, and then we've also seen a lot of off-lane Kunkka here too. So the Bat Rider was still in, which we've seen a couple times, but you don't really want to just like pick the Bat here, play it with the ET, because S4 is a great Bat hero. He's very good on it, but if you have to ban out like so many of these heroes when you're picking the Bat Rider in this part of the draft. So I would guess this will be an S4 Kunkka, and again, it's just another hero that pairs really well with the Elder Titan with all the magic damage.
Already 2 strength heroes. Maybe thinking about a Timbersaw for NiP, but certainly not something that they have to fully commit for. Also, a lot of the carries you talk about, like Lifestealer, he's somebody that can deal with the Timbersaw in the laning stage, but if you manage to have like the complete total amount of control over him, it can be a way to burst through him as well.
If I'm NIP, I'm probably thinking about the Ember ban. I'm just thinking like mid heroes that they would have so much chase and lockdown if they had Kunkka and Ember, like offlane Kunkka, mid Ember, and then that opens you for anything for Arteezy. You could run anything from like a Naga that plays that just needs like that amount of help, right? Plays like for the late game, but wants some help controlling heroes to actually output her damage, or you can play really aggressive with something like the Life Stealer.
Whoa, the Necrophos band as well as
That's
the
Ember.
OD.
That's Ember.
Yeah.
That's what those two sides. Those are the two heroes that counter Ember. I don't know if Bulba's trying to pull some strats here and is like, we're gonna bait them into an Ember band, guys, and then we're gonna pick something that Ember counters like Terrorblade or even Naga. You could argue, and if so, kudos to you, Sam.
Dude,
But
that's
they're
like some
screaming
Mafia
Ember
next
right
level play.
now. Like he's yelling Ember.
I want to play it. I will say that I think that if there was a guy that like Bulba would try to super out mind game, it would be PPD.
He would be very happy if he did.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
And taking his time right now. About a minute left in the reserve for NiP. Already taking the Shadow Demon out of the pool. Has been kind of one of the main heroes of the tournament, it feels like.
Yes.
But made it through to the second phase this time around.
Yeah, really good setup for both ET and the Kunkka. So it's good snipe. It was an old classic with the Kunkka.
Right. Ogre Magi, another one of those that's kind of run the gamut of 3 to 5, depending upon what you're doing. There's even like that period of time last year where Ogre's being played in the 4 role, but much less likely nowadays.
Yeah, they could offer this to be a Peter Ogre and then get like the Sand if they feel like it's gonna be good later on. So
yeah.
Well, Peter's gonna ban out the Naga. Not gonna fall for this trick of the Ember. Perhaps even thinking about picking up themselves.
Well, it's kind of what you were talking about. If they wanted to run the Ember, then they would pair that together with something like the Naga.
Yeah.
So it could be that still as well. Taking that second part of the combo.
Kunkka and ET, a lane. Is that a killable lane with these Peter heroes, like the Witch Doctor? You could go for the Bane or the Oracle here too. The Bane harder to execute, the Oracle much easier, but those are two heroes that you look towards versus the Kunkka to try and have that save versus his setup, because Kunkka and ET extremely telegraphed stuff, so save heroes are very good versus them.
I really like the Bane too, particularly against the Kunkka in the offlane, because you often have somebody run over, grab the creep wave, and then get it back behind the tower just so that he has an easier laning stage, because Kunkka can struggle level 1. So if they did do that, it would be a nice way to sort of answer out the problems. Make it so ET can't run back there and grab it. Man, they are going down to the wire. That was 0 time left, pretty much.
Well, you can see the number, it's 2.
Get out of here,
So
Trent. God dang it.
It wasn't 0. I mean, I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, you know what? 2 is pretty close to 0. It's closer to 0 than a minute.
Fair enough. Yeah, the Lich, though. Very interesting. So, not really a save hero.
No. They ain't tripping.
And so that's going to be a Fly ET, and it will be crit on his famed Dark Willow.
Look at how much team fight they've got on Evil Geniuses, and running back the Jug, the sort of absent hero throughout all of these group stages.
We've really been missing this guy. I still think he's extremely strong, but he can punish the same idea of this like telegraphed stun. So rather than your support going for the save, this is a very aggressive. It could have been a Grimstroke instead of a Lich, but I think Grimstroke can also get kills with the spin and the Ink Swell, but I think Lich is even better. So super kill focused. And a little bit more defensive in the laning stage versus the Grimstroke, who I think does better throughout the rest of the match.
Oh. Definitely looking to win these lanes hard and punish Evil Geniuses. So you've kind of got two little things going on here, in my opinion. Like, you don't necessarily want to run the Kunkka core because, one, it could get countered, but two, because Juggernaut is, like, very, very good against the main Kunkka. But if you do it offlane, then he can sort of just be that added bonus. And Evil Geniuses, they're going to go back for the Arteezy Sven.
Okay, another control element here. Quite a few stuns this game. We've been very happy with the amount of stuns today, I feel like.
Yeah.
Had some games with no stuns. Not very exciting Dota to watch.
It was terrible.
I'm going to be real.
It was really
it's hard to
bad
make
early.
plays when you don't have stuns. It gets rough.
They're going to ban out another one.
Yeah, NiP just saying, yeah, okay, we don't believe you. We think this is a Sumail Kunkka. Yeah, that's right. We're not falling for your tricks.
Yeah, it still could be good.
Can't believe Mirana's going to end up with this whole draft untouched.
Nope.
Oh, wait, she was the first phase ban. Okay, that makes 2 seconds in a
was
first phase ban.
touched.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
I saw it earlier, and I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, that does make a lot of sense, because we have been seeing her all day as well.
usually with those other setup stuns.
All right, so Fada, I guess we still have to wait and see what EG pick before we decide. This ban will probably tell a lot about what EG want. Last, of course.
Yeah, and again, it's not that they're necessarily saying like, okay, this has to be an S4 Kunkka. They're probably stuff that they've been talking about the entire draft so far. And are there any heroes that like super counter? Because the other thing is that NiP have last pick, so
Yep.
maybe you take something that could be still a flex pick here for EG, and then whatever has the better laning stage is who goes with it to mid. Or Sumail's just like, give me Storm.
Yeah, they only have, well, they do have stuns, and they have the gaze too, which is surprisingly
Yeah.
good versus those kind of heroes. Just reading all their options. Currently, their safe lane is the ET and the Sven, and their off lane, they could go something more aggressive, right, with the Dark Willow if they wanted like an axe. That might be what they're thinking.
I like the Timber ban. 3 strength heroes in Willow. Although they did have a good amount of magic damage.
Yeah, but the and okay control actually.
Yeah.
But if a Timber gets snowballing, you can have a very good game.
Maybe also messes with the sort of the tempo that you've got of this NiP draft, right? Like it feels as if this is you're taking the Juggernaut, you're trying to push early. Maybe they do run it to just like the mid lane and take another strong pusher out of the off lane. I don't know whatever else that'd be, like a Beastmaster. Has that already been banned?
They'll take the Beastmaster themselves.
All right.
Is that what you were talking about NiP, right?
I was definitely talking about NiP.
Okay, just making sure. But yeah, so the options were there, and they opt for the Sumail Kunkka indeed.
I think that was kind of a deny pick. I mean, it's definitely good still against the NiP draft, BKB, Pearson, Disable, and all that. But I think a Beastmaster fits the NiP draft really well.
I think it's interesting they went for that over the Axe, though. I feel like the Axe was almost just better. I guess the Lina builds Yules is kind of annoying, and the Ogre could even build a Yules if he wanted to. But it feels like it plays a little bit better in with the Dark Willow in the laning stage. So we talked a lot about Batrider at the beginning of the draft, and this is where he's much stronger, coming out at the end. So that's going to be mid versus the Kunkka, I believe, for Fada. Oh, it could be the Fada Ogre. I think they've played that too. So they have an option here. It can be a Fada bat or a 3/3 bat.
Okay.
Let's say that's probably the discussion they're having.
What the heck? This is a crazy draft. Wouldn't it make more sense just to do Fada Lina? Is that too crazy?
I mean, that's the thing. We got all kinds.
Yeah.
Well, what would be your 4 then? You want to do like the Ogre 4 or the Batrider 4?
Or I mean, it'd probably be.
I love how Peter just takes his heroes like, yeah, you guys figure it out. Oh wow, it's Ace Jug.
Yeah, they literally are
phew.
talking it through right now. I mean, the nice part about it is that all 3 of these heroes are fairly flexible.
Okay,
it
so it is the Fadalina. And Soxa, who does play a mean Batrider, to be fair as well. No. We'll be for 3/3. Okay, so who wants the lane versus Beastmaster and Dark Willow? Probably the Jug and the Lich.
Okay. Well, TNC, spoiler alert, looks like they did win 2-0 in their last game. So some more confirmation there coming in about what's going on in the other matches. And it makes things a little bit more clear for that Group A. If I'm not mistaken, that's where they're from. Oh, wait, no, is it Group B?
I don't pay attention to the letters. I just know the one with Secret at the top and LGD.
Yes.
Yeah, Liquid, that is indeed Group A.
Okay. And does that mean that we have tiebreakers? Oh,
Let's
lordy.
see. I'm refreshing the page.
Oh, my goodness.
Dun, 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 dun. So I see green.
Okay, so TNC. They're saying that TNC is through. That means that they're going to be upper bracket. Is that correct? Okay, that's correct. So TNC upper bracket, spoiler alert, by the way. TNC newbie secret LGD in the upper bracket. Obviously, you can hear more over on the main the multicast where they're probably going to be talking about that a bit more. But a lot of developments there.
So that mean that we've completely dodged tiebreakers then? Because they don't play for positioning in the bottom half, right?
I don't think so. No, there's like a head-to-head matchup and all that stuff.
Okay. Interesting. All right, one group down. But that ain't our group. We're Group B. And all I see on the Group B table is a hell of a lot of white. I see OG and VG are green. They're upper bracket. Everyone else is undecided.
All right.
So that's why we're here. That's why we're playing these games. NiP trying to stay alive at the International 9, and EG trying to secure themselves an upper bracket start and make sure that they have the best possible road to the Aegis.
Upper bracket, obviously, such a huge boon. Not only do you not have to go through the best of ones, but of course, you just get further along in the bracket if you do eventually fall down, or maybe you just don't ever fall down to the lower bracket and you just win the whole freaking thing.
You know,
it's the path to
that
it.
happened last year, I believe.
That's true.
With those green guys. Well, the blue guys.
We cast a couple of their games. That was nice. Oh, look at this. Up on the high ground, Crit already recognizing that people are in the area. This is going to be a 3-person Astral Spirit. Do they want to fight? 3-person Astral? Is that too crazy? Got a lot of damage on Fly. And already Sumail moving in. They get the stun. Bonus damage plus 60 on Fly. And they find first blood for Sumail. Now maybe looking for a little bit more. I think that they refreshed the Spirit. Oh, I didn't quite get it, it looks like. But still going to be able to run the rest of NiP down. This does mean that EG positioned to get at the very least 2 bounty runes and possibly a third as Arteezy walks forward. Crit there as well. They get the stun on the PPD. Still hanging on to the Bramble Maze if they want to use it, and looks like they are indeed going to hit on the Lich. 2 quick kills going to EG.
Yeah, pretty much suiciding for that one there. And we'll have Soxa and 3-3 to start up here. Peter will make his TB to the bottom lane. And the run is coming from Ace there too. So Lich, Jug versus the Beastmaster, and likely a +1. They probably tempted to go for another kill up top here first though, because Crit has mangoed back up.
Moving
and
in
here
on the
they go.
3-3. Nice little combination. The Bramble Maze is down. Another kill. Oh, he ran into it.
He got kind of body blocked by
man.
Fly. That was nice. I believe he's pinging. It's like,
wow.
Got me, dude. He got me with the body blocks.
They get the don't give up, though, coming from Fada. Fada trying to bring a little bit of life into this team. Again, not eliminated. They do need to win here 2-0, though, as well as get a little bit of help on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah, not a great way to start, though.
No. It's a little bit tough, definitely. Ace, though, 4-2. And, you know,
finding some positives here, I see.
You got to do it, man. You
he
got to
has
do
hit
it.
the creeps.
He's hitting some creeps. He's hit actually 8 of them now. It's good stuff. We haven't seen that movement yet, as you were talking about, down to the bottom with the rest. So they're just doing sort of a full-on trialing now. Although Arteezy's going to have to back off a little bit. 3-3 is building up the stacks of sticky napalm on him.
I mean, I know S4 is an old school guy here, but he's just like solo laning down bottom versus a Lich and trying to use the Boar and the Hawk for the vision too, but Ace is just having none of this. He's like, yeah, I'm going to hold this lane out here. It's not coming into the tower, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't even matter that he's blocking the small camp with his Hawk. It's just not mattering.
No pull required. So they eventually they're going to have to bring someone down here, or S4 is going to be very low in the last hits for a long time.
Yeah. Which maybe is okay. Mid lane right now, Fata facing off against Sumail, and Sumail 16-2 versus 5-0. So as bad as things are going right now for S4, more than made up for by Sumail. And, well, top lane, a little bit of a stun now onto the Ogre as they are moving in. No, good sleep, though, onto the Batrider. They're going to walk away with Arteezy while still punching away onto this Ogre. Crit also getting gone on. But they do have the 3-4 stacks. Might be enough to find the kill on this Dark Willow. Has to back out.
The threat of the Sven.
Yeah.
She's coming. She's got that long cast range. Hello.
Oh, good stun there from Soxa.
Oh, yeah. A little bit too late on the Brambles. Not quite long enough.
Well, now ET just backs out. Fly's still fine. And they're getting a good amount of... Well, actually, they're not getting that much farm at all for Arteezy. 7-2 right now. Dude, they're owning.
I mean, they're committing the 3 heroes here this whole time as well.
Well, Sumail is having a nice time, but those other ones a little bit rough. And a sidestep there of the LSA.
Arteezy might have another kill here, though, as they do get the full combo this time onto 3-3. And he's going to have to run himself in the tree. Looks like they might just let him go, though. And he's salving up. Oh, the cancel, though. He got greedy. Missing a lot of HP after that one.
And Fly now underneath the fire. A lot of damage coming out. The stomp, is it going to be enough? Not quite. Arteezy has the follow-up stun in a second. Gives himself another punch. Soxa is able to beat down on that ET. But not before they lose their 3-3.
All right, well, his last hits aren't that great, but all the kill involvement for Arteezy still puts him pretty high up there. 1,600 net worth versus the 21 of the Jug. So it's not as bad as the last hits look, but of course, creeps are worth a hell of a lot these days. So Ace is still the happier carry. And S4, I mean, has he, let me just, what is it, 1-1, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, what's he to do? There's nothing to do. I'm shocked he's even level 3.
Now 3-3 again. Top. They're keeping a pretty good pressure back though. This Ogre just being this sort of stalwart force in front of him, making sure he doesn't get killed off. But yeah, the level 3 on the Beastmaster, reasonably leveled, even though there's 21 denies right now on the Jug. So
It's just, you know, last hit training simulator here.
pretty much.
Mid lane has not been that exciting. It's a Kunkka versus Alina looking very even. As you can see, it's mostly just a matter of which way the wave is going as to who's leading in the last hits. So
Yeah.
going just fine for Sumail. He's actually very well up in terms of net worth, though. The spam from the Tidebringer really beating into Fada
Yeah.
as he's bringing out more tangos and a clarity.
Almost 600 gold lead as we do have a little bit of a pause. You know, I have not been more terrified in my life. I hit the W button to switch back to last hits as the pause happened, and I thought I paused it for a second. I literally thought I paused
The
this
fear.
game.
Yeah. Shout out to Merlini.
Yeah, there you go.
Paused it once in Manila Masters. That was great. The players all flamed him, too. No other caster could have got away with that.
Of course not.
No.
It's like Jack on the panel. Stun now onto 2, 3-3, tries to run away, but Sumail with the rotation finds him. They're deciding to go on the Ogre instead, and actually Lina rotated, he didn't fly, in a heck of a lot of trouble.
Oh, he got the
They
kill first.
kill off the Ogre. But they lose the ET, and now stun as he walks up. The high ground Curse Crown is going to follow through. With another TP in coming from bat, they're going to decide to back.
Yep, good choice. It is a mid laner, so it's very tempting, but they get a good read on the situation. And, well, now they're in behind the tower. And S4 has gone. It's still 1. That's a big old 1 on the last hits. The Lich has more last hits, one of which I'm sure is a boar. All right, well, the revenge is here. They finally rotate another support after the death.
Give this man the last hit. You know he wants it. You know he needs it. Oh, God, he
I
doesn't
think
even
they
get
tried
that one.
to.
Don't give up. So they make the rotation. Get the kill.
Mid lane, nice torrent.
Oh, good stun though, but the root's already there. And now Sumail dropping out the boat. Light Strike Array going to connect, but he pulls him back in and steals away that last hit as well. Not to mention, this Ogre, can they get the body blocks enough in time for the torrent?
Chris.
They're doing it very well. Quick fingers on the Dark Will, not able to freehand.
He's
that
got one more
torrent.
bramble.
And he's not going to be able to
Can't
get
get it. He's just too fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crud is the only master tier I've seen the entire event. Have you seen anyone else?
For Dark Willow?
For any hero. I haven't seen any master tiers.
That's a good point, actually, yeah.
I'm sure there are a couple others that have been played, but we haven't got to cast any.
Yeah. This is definitely his hero right now.
He loves it. With good reason.
Got to keep the team in good spirits. Give it
Kana
all
really
up
is
that
trying
time.
hard in that regard. You're
It's
not
true.
wrong.
Dude, yeah, in the
Oh,
other day, too.
S4! Last hit! Oh,
see.
another one! Oh! Boom! 3 and 2!
Look at this. Literally 300% better.
Life gets a lot better when someone just comes and kills with the support. Now Peter, he's out. He's on the road.
Time to move around. Looks like they want to come and invade. They know that the Kunkka's going to be up here, and in fact, able to find it with the stun. Can they get the beatdown in time? The fear, the bow, going to get that rum buff, and well, now pulls back in the Ogre.
I have
Able to
to
find
say,
another follow-up.
Not a very scary support duo.
No.
Ogre, Lich, it's like the double 5 strat.
Oh, and Crit comes in, takes away the kill. Just when they thought they might be able to turn it yet again.
When the lane isn't like dumpstered with these two heroes, I guess they did dumpster bottom to be fair, and top went pretty well. But your whole game just has to go so well when you pick these two as your support duo because they don't transfer that well into the mid game versus ET and Dark Willow.
No.
Those are two supports who play the mid game.
I mean, just fights. Like, the team fight from EG is so ridiculously good. And when you think back again, we talked about this one of the other casts, so we might see PPD drop down or maybe 3-3. TZ throws out the stun. Fly is there with the follow-up if they need it, but they're also going to have... He's dropping really low. Arteezy, is he just dead?
Doesn't have the God strength yet, so he's not that scary. He was very close to it.
And Sumail able to pick up a kill, but seems a little bit not worth. Oh my god, PPD. Torrent? Oh, they found him.
Oh, Sumail.
Nicely done. I mean, they knew he was going to run to the trees there, so
Yeah.
pretty well picked up.
Bottom, that's an Omni.
Happens so quick. But the thing that I was going to mention is that EG, when they've looked their best, have always felt like it's, you know, Crit and Fly playing on big team fight supports, and then you just like throw out the damage off to the side from the rest of them. Let them run around, make plays together, and see what comes of it.
Well, they got the heroes for it.
Definitely.
S4 just stacking up his jungle. I don't know if they'll be for him. Probably not, knowing the S4 life.
Yeah, he just needs to get his aura right. Top lane, try and get 3-3 again. Right now, just sitting with the one bracer and the wand. They do kill him off as well. So 5-11 so far, but less than 1,000 gold lead between the two teams. Right now, this Jug is definitely the X factor, keeping up with the Sumail Kunkka. And really, it's Arteezy that's kind of far behind relative to the other safe laner.
Yeah, you do also have like high supports though on the side of EG. Well, one high support really of Crit, who's ahead of both heroes that were in that dire or Radiant offlane. And yeah, that's the zap. So hey, cash money. Got a very good pick up there. Onto the Dark Willow from Fada.
Yeah, really easy. I mean, that's the thing is, you can't really use the Yules for that setup. You've got to just go for Light Strike.
I needed that for my prediction.
Uh-oh. Stun. DPD gonna get punched. Can they get the kill? Yes, indeed. And now 3-3 also gonna get X'd. But they don't want to stick around any longer. Just go in there for the bounty runes and then the back out.
Got that sweet, sweet Laguna Blade damage for most magic damage by 10 minutes. Shout out to everyone else in Dota TV who got that one. We sniped it with 10 seconds to spare. Fada takes the lead. Easy. Alright, so if I am Arteezy right now, I am attempting not to die, I believe, because this is like, alright, they're finally out of my lane. There is a Batrider. I just got to be careful of him, but I really need to get my Midas and just kind of ignore everyone on the side of NiP for the next 10 minutes, right? He just wants his Midas, his Echo Saber, his Blink, his whatever the hell he wants this game. It's time for it. So he's going to waddle himself around here. Jeez, this hero even looks slow with phase boots.
That's true.
And the team's going to make the space for that because they're rotating with the Roar. It's time for the revenge. Oh, they're too slow.
Ace recognizing the moment and just going to spin TP away.
Oh, that hurts.
But that does leave it open for Arteezy to move
It's the
down
10-minute classic, you know? It's just they're making the rotation. And he's left the top lane.
He'll pick up a kill in return. It's only on the Ogre.
Oh, or is it?
Maybe not. Maybe they won't even get that. Light Strike Array not going to connect, but Soxa slept. Chase forward for more possibly. Tidebringer, one more punch coming from Crit. Well played.
Yeah, that Max Shadow Realm was no joke.
So Arteezy farms bottom. Meanwhile, the rest of EG pushing in the tier 1 tower mid. Using the glyph also to keep that creeps alive. Torrent is going to spot the movement in from the Batrider. Level 7. Did have a second bracer. I think that it's back in his base now. I'm not sure where he got rid of it or not.
Oh, he did. It's still on the courier.
Okay. Oh, and I love this build from Sumail. Just straight into the Radiance. Double bracer Radiance.
Yeah, the no one special. The DK or the Kunkka.
You see
that was good. Yep.
Oh, that's a Kunkka player.
Yeah, he's been playing some Kunkka.
Oh. You know, I have like 150 games. I've never been able to do that. I just can't do it. I'm terrible.
Just go in a lobby for 30 seconds.
I've been there for 30 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
That ain't great. Well,
simultaneous tower destruction here, top and bottom, losing our tier 1s. Teams rotating, not looking to clash. And very even stuff again still. I mean, the kill share, they're more in favor of EG, but overall net worth, like a lot of those kills were early and didn't have a lot of high value.
Well, another one that might not have the highest of value, but still very happy to take it. They bring down the Ogre yet again, able to get out before the Jug or Lina pressure in. And Arteezy using the Midas, farming up.
I hear smoke though.
Oh, a little dangerous. They do have the Lina in the area. Oh, excuse me, no, it's PPD. Nope, they can't kill him. Oh, he's just running away.
Gives him the wave, the high five, and Peter's going to use this time to try and ward and de-ward around the map. Okay. Likely the whole point of the smoke.
So, Batrider has the bracer now, going for the Blink Dagger next. They do have some decent burst damage once they get it.
This is great. I mean, you have Alina and you have Omni Slash. These are two of the better heroes, and you can even count the Ogre if you want. Lots of ways to try and kill someone in the duration of the lasso, so I'm fine with the Blink build in a game like this.
They were going to go on the Sven, but then they saw the creep camp die to Kunkka, so they knew he was staying up there on the high ground. They decided to back out. So everybody right now farming off this side. S4
Oh,
does
that
have his eyes
sentry.
on
Oh,
Ace.
stop.
They're going now, trying to find Arteezy. Going to be able to go for him. They can to get the TP rotation in from the Beastmaster. They've already lost the spend, but the big combination comes out. The Terrorize on top of the Ghost Ship, but isn't enough damage. It doesn't quite look like it. Roar there onto Fada, trying to take down this Lina before Laguna Blade, and they are going to get the kill. Meanwhile, Crit hides away in the Shadow Realm, finding Saksa. One more punch gets them the kill. And are they going to get any more? Another round trying to run away. Ace does have the spin, but no TP. He's in trouble. S4 trying to get in there and kill off that healing ward, and Ace going to be slowed down, going to be able to spin away, but for how long? Can they chase this one down? They have the Torrent getting thrown out. No, they're not going to go for it. Don't want to dive too deep, and it looks like the rest of NiP will escape.
That was a painful rotation for NiP, attempting to secure themselves a kill onto Arteezy and slow that big snowball down. Fly comes through, puts down a sentry, spots that there's an observer placed down, and then the fight just suddenly begins. And he was in prime position for that stomp to help set up for the wombo combo of Crit. And now you have a Radiance done at under 15 minutes on a Kunkka. That is gross.
God.
He's 10, is he 10-0-3? He's 10-0-3.
What in God's name?
I mean, they've been stacking up the jungle as well. He's been stacking the jungle. He's an alchemist.
This is actually, I think, the best Kunkka game that I've seen.
It's going to be an extremely high GPM.
It's also like sort of quietly happened. He's just been walking around getting involved in everything.
It's kind of like people just kept walking to his lane and he kept ulting. That's kind of what it felt like.
Yeah. Dude, Radiant's done the 14 minutes. That's nuts. All right, well, Ace, the plus side of this is that it's hard to really, you know, capitalize.
Look how much damage that is this early.
Roar, is he just dead? Chase forward, he gets the huge cleave there on a PBD hidden on the root. Try to Manta dodge it, it's not gonna happen. They find another kill.
Like, this Jug should be the stupidly fat guy. He's got like 8K net worth, that's okay at this point in the game. He's got a Manta, he's feeling good about his game. He sees this guy, he's like, what happened? What'd you do mid?
Dude, Sumail is a monster.
He wants this win. You can feel it.
Yeah, he does.
It's like, I need upper bracket. So I heard there was already a king in the upper bracket. I would like to face him, please. Thank you.
Oh, man. Who is the real king, though? That's something that's going to need to be decided later.
Oh, half top.
S4 going to get bopped. Fada in the area. Sumail trying to free hit it. Oh, dude, he got him.
He's on.
He did it to him. Sumail making it happen. Did get the X. Fada tries to run. Gets the Yule Scepter lift up his buddy. Arteezy trying to chase PPD. Does he hit another one? Can't find that Torrent. But they will kill off their old captain.
Good save. That's a quality support play.
Yes, most definitely. And Fada giving him the thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, he was going down there without that.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Ace finishes off the Tier 1 tower in the mid lane in the meantime. And I think that actually, like, the only downside is that Fada has to make the long walk, right? And he's still getting some farm while it's happening. But the fact they could take that Tier 1 tower while also not losing the Lina, pretty good for him.
Yeah, and a kill on a Beastmaster, right?
Yeah.
So, although Beastmaster also ready to go for another kill for himself because the Roar is back up and available. I'd like to see him and Crit rotating because Crit has his Yules prepped and ready to go. Just needs to clear out this bottom tower. And they can just maybe bring Sumail along for the ride. I think he might be a little farmed right now.
I can't believe how farm he is.
He's camping S4 too.
Yeah, ready for somebody to jump on him. Meanwhile, Vision game, you do see Radiant with a couple of fairly defensive observer wards at this point. Basically just trying to make sure EG doesn't invade their jungle.
Arteezy just ran past like a double stack camp with this Midas. He's just on a mission for that one creep.
That was the one.
That was the one he
didn't
wanted.
even hit a range creep. Oh, 3-3.
Here they come.
Jump forward, find the
The
lasso.
team didn't connect. They went mid.
They're leaving him to his devices. So they find that kill, but meanwhile, mid lane.
Oh no.
For the bigger target.
Not our Lich.
We got to get PPD, man. Take this man down.
They are getting a tower at the same time, though, and defensive. Hard. Oh, okay. That could be an alright start. He's got 12 armor, though.
They do have a DD rune for Sumail. I feel like he's ready to fight. This dude is down to
Look
clown.
at the boars.
Stomp, connecting. Ace has the Omni Slash. Going to try and go for the wraparound, but is going to be punished if he does. So heads back and away. Sumail just going to keep a hold of that DD rune.
Jeez, he's nearing into a BKB as well.
Yeah. They have the Batrider Blink Dagger, and we saw it used there to great effect, taking down the Sven. Still, though, how you feeling about the odds right now for NiP? It definitely feels like they're behind.
There, certainly. They really need to just start moving with this this lasso again. That was a great way to start things off. They got Arteezy. Arteezy isn't having a wonderful game, right? He's the bottom out of this like 1-2 quadro. Quadro? Quartet?
That's definitely the one.
Oh, quartet's good.
That's the word.
Quadro was better. Of the quartet of the mids and safe lanes, he is at the bottom by a pretty significant margin. 1K behind that Lina, who's pretty much tied up with her Jug now as they're oscillating back and forth. And they want to grab him again. But, ooh, 3-3, really close there to Arteezy. He senses that there's probably some help there this time.
Yeah, and they're definitely baiting him this time.
But yeah, they got to be lasso gamers. They do have the boots of travel on to Fada, so he's going to try and create situations for pickoffs because the best way to find lasso targets is information and wards, and pushing lanes gives you a lot of information. You want to see like what towers are being hit, where are they not defending, what does that mean for their map movements, and they've got a very good read here. They understand they're all on the bottom, so they're going to try and smoke and wrap around through the lane.
This is really bold.
They need Peter though with the ulti.
They have the BKB on the courier coming out right now for the Kunkka, but it hasn't quite arrived. It's a little bit away, and in fact, they're able to find the Beastmaster. If Sumail doesn't get his BKB in time, could be tragic. S4 going to drop, and Sumail running into the middle of him. DD is already popped as well. Chasing, now he's got the BKB. What else do they have? Arteezy pops the God Strength, controlled for the moment. The run buff is going to start to wear off, and in fact, they've already got him down very low. Arteezy gets controlled and left behind.
No
they
high
try
fives.
to give him the high five.
That's weird.
Now, push back now onto Sumail. Is he going to try and 1v5 this? He already does it. Pop the BKB, kills off 3-3, and then retreats.
Yeah, eat my wake, I believe, Sumail says.
I mean, good fight for NiP.
Yeah, they did come out on top just because the big kills on 2 of the cores from the side of EG. And they also had to use the 10-second BKB. Unfortunately, it cost 3-3 his life, but at least, hey, that's being worn down some here. Got a beautiful target there onto the Beastmaster as well. They do have to do a little bit of dewarding, but I'm sure Peter will be up to that on the Lich. Unfortunately, with this hero, no GPM talent. Makes it a little sad. So he drops the tome in the base. And who's he sending that off to? Is Lina? Is he that nice of a guy? Get her level 18?
Could be.
Seems to be. Oh, wait. He gave it back. Gave it to 3-3, I guess.
Give it to Soxa. Soxa just took it. There you go.
Oh, Soxa's got his Midas, does he?
Yeah.
Hey!
That is the bonus of playing this in position 4.
It's true. It can very easily become a core.
Nice. Going towards the Greaves next.
As long as you don't lose in the first 25 minutes. Yeah, I like the Aura build on the Ogre a lot. I wouldn't mind a Yule's too, just for like helping to control, but he wants to make sure that he can cast all his spells off first off.
Okay. Haste Rune is there for Sumail. As well as obviously the BKB, we talked about it. S4 has his Vlad's done. Fly, still sitting broke as a joke. Lowest net worth on his team. And there's another DD rune, this time picked up for Arteezy. Has a nice chunk of change in his inventory, waiting to spend it on his own BKB. But it kind of feels like we're in a bit of a lull at this point in the game.
Feels like the heroes on NiP have just become tanky enough that it's not that easy for Sumail +1 to just kill anyone, right? So he does have a haste rune though, so he is ready to fight. Just going to get a slightly better position and TP out to the shrine first. Maybe a team smoke here. They've got one on the ET.
I think that smoke might have happened underneath the Hawk. I think that's what happened right there. And so right now, NiP looking to pick somebody off, but EG is holding on to the high ground.
Oh, they even put the Brambles in. They really thought they were in Roche.
Okay. So no Brambles. NiP still sitting up top. And they're pinging out that that's where they think they're at. Tier 2 tower is being assaulted. It looks like it's going to go down, actually, just freely to these creeps. Now, one more punch, and the
So that means they're probably going to think they're bottom after something like that, right? You don't expect someone to be camping next to their tower when they fall, so they might get caught out here.
Oh, this is nice if they can get it. The split up coming, but the pings are there as well. They have an idea of their own. Ace going to send back one illusion.
It's because they're seeing the Hawks on the Observer Sentry combos.
Yeah. The Boar punching the illusion. And that might give the game away. Yeah, he's going to send the other illusion into the Roche pit. Again, like very technical back and forth movements. NiP and EG trying to mind game each other as far as where they are around the map. But we've entered into that phase where it's like the 5-on-5 engagements. And then maybe occasionally you can find a pick off here or there. And obviously the team with the Beastmaster is going to have a bit of a better time with that.
That, and they have much better team fight, I think. The Lina with the Lincolns now is a little bit more survivable, could create issues. Oh, this might be a stun here.
Gets the Lincolns. It's already popped. The Torrent to follow it up. Nice combination. The damage out, but the Yule Scepter lift up. Well played. It's still not going to be enough, though, as Fata is going to drop. They also have the X now onto PPD. Roar comes out. 3 are dead. Just like that, EG claim some lives and head to the pit.
Yeah, whenever they're clashing right now, it just feels like EG has a much better chance of victory because they got the BKB on the Kunkka, and I don't think you can fight that.
No. It's very, very hard. The bots, Yules, Lincolns is nice from Fata in a way, but saw there just end up breaking it, still running him down. So Roche is going to fall. Evil Geniuses can see, even though it's only a 3,000 gold lead, feeling like a 75% chance according to Dota Plus. And the other thing that's really scary about this lineup is that you can do just this. You can defend against lanes with the X combos and also keep the pressure on while still defending your towers. Start to lose too much HP, XTP back to Fountain, heal back up. All good things.
It's a lot of pressure on 3-3 this game to try and make something happen with his Bat Rider. Him and Fata, who is going for his own BKB, can't afford to go for that Aghanims early on or something, trying to buff up their damage and their burst potential.
Ace is going to head back. They don't have vision there, but NiP do see EG at least. And that is going to give them the clue to get the heck out of dodge. They also managed to kill off that Hawk there. And now another couple of scribbles all across the map.
Yeah.
As both teams talk about where they want to go.
Not a lot of wards going down here. You see a couple being planted now from NiP in the bottom half, just a couple of freshies. So they're in good spots considering where EG are moving through right now. But
yeah, a little bit of the lack of vision for EG right now, for sure. But will be remedied shortly, I'm sure.
They got some illusions running across the map, though. They always have the Hawks they can fly, too. So not really a major issue for them.
Yeah. Do you think EG want to use the Sage just going high ground? Like, is that the play here?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they can contest them. But they also have this, oh, look, a ward. Free Ogre kill.
All right, run in. Find themselves the Ogre. Move him back in.
And he's really dead.
He is super dead. No life left.
Oh, they're going to see that flame break. But,
yeah.
Nothing left.
Too tough. Maybe could have got a Torrent in there, but I think it might have actually been on cooldown still from throwing it on the Ogre. So the 4,000 gold lead now for Evil Geniuses. Not feeling super concerned about trying to just push this into the later stages, as there still is a tier 1 tower to take up in the top lane, as well as tier 2 mid.
Peter is in behind. Perhaps saying, you know, hey guys, this looks like a fight we might be able to take. Nope.
Never mind. Adios.
Going home.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like they have to avoid everything at this point in the game. Like Juggernaut, Manta has the Mjolnir, but even that really doesn't feel like it's a great way for him to fight. He needs so much in this Jug.
And you got your Ogre TPing to your jungle to Midas multicast. So I don't think he's going to be top either.
That's fair.
All right, how much you want to trade in IP?
Yeah.
Would you like to go 2 for 2?
I feel like he'd be happy to trade whatever, as long as it's not Barracks going down.
I feel like they're not going to get this one.
That's true.
I guess EG could just go high ground. I was thinking they might go back and defend, but they do want to make the Sages work.
Okay. Still just under 2 minutes remaining. As Sumail gets the AC delivered to him. Dude is fully bought out at this time. 17,000 net worth, and using every bit of it on these items. But they're going to back out. TP going to defend the tower as S4, having already used the Roar. Ace could go for the spin TP away, but that one's already been caught and he's going to be killed.
Yeah, they had quite a few punches. Wow, nice job by S4. Didn't even get the tower. No deny required. They're saying, all right, just never let them back on this side of the map, guys.
No worries at all right now for Evil Geniuses. If NiP were to take a fight, like, it feels like everything is so calculated and just on the nose that EG aren't giving them an opportunity to fight. But what's the dream fight look like for NiP?
Lasso Sumail into the fountain.
All right, I can
So
take
he
it.
dies twice.
Fair enough. I guess
The
just
guy's
wait
thinking
on
about a
damage.
basher. He's a monster.
What the heck? I mean, attack speed aura, right? Maybe find a bash onto Ace as he's trying to spin TP away.
Yeah,
One
it's
way to
definitely
break it.
my items don't matter situation.
Yeah. Well, they get the sleep now onto the Lina. Sumail takes down the tier 3 tower. And easy as you please, he just backs away. 20 seconds till the Aegis is proclaimed, and in that time it looks like they're going to try and take down these shrines.
Jeez, so many wards and D wards being thrown down this game. I feel like the teams are just getting all of them. Like, we already had one of the two D-warded in the jungle. And, oh, Soxa, he's going bottom for the bounties.
That's a game
He's got the vision. Go, Soxa, go. You got the vision. Go. All right, he's
Dude,
right.
He would die.
How dare he play so safe? It's only ET. You had him, dude.
Oh, he's going to stick around for that one at the very least. This is one of those games where just like it hurts to watch NiP, like how hard EG is just countering every move that they want to make. Every time they're trying to head out across the map to get something done, EG is there to be a blockage in their way.
It's a real slow burn. Feels like it's been constantly in EG's favor. Right after that one fight, right? It was like things were kind of even, and then you take one bad fight up top, and suddenly you just feel like you're on the back foot the rest of the game. Now Arteezy looking for the blink in. He's got that moonshot. He's got so much damage. Not going to worry. He's going to say, oh, all right, relax.
Get the heck out of here. I will say that's been kind of a theme of NiP's games, is that things start to look really good. They're, you know, they're moving, they're grooving, and then something goes wrong, and then it's like they clam up or something. I don't know.
It almost feels like they just like don't have the comeback thoughts. They just have like the playing not to lose, like, oh, clear out this wave, clear out that wave. But finding those aggressive maneuvers seems to have been a very tough ask for this team. So they're going to do one now. They're smoking out.
Fata and Soxa not smoked, but they might be able to catch here. And, oh. Dude, Sumail knows. He super knows. Light Striker right connecting, crit moving in, jump forward, stun. Good BKB reaction though from Fata. Now Yule Scepter lift off, didn't get the BKB off. Sumail already in the middle of all of them. The BKB is there from Fata. Are they going to be able to get that kill? No. Doesn't look like it. Omni Slash bouncing around, not doing enough damage against the run buff. But it looks like they will be able to kill off S4 already with PPD dead. Not a whole lot dying in this fight, but as they get up to the high ground, Arteezy going to look for a big jump in. By virtue of Fly, Sumail gets the X. Going to have the Torrent there for the follow-up, but they don't actually pull him back in time. But there's the stomp with the sleep onto all of them. Look at the combo coming out. Sumail and Arteezy bashing it out and killing them off with one more to fall. EG asserting dominance here in this game number 1. They come in for one last quick hit, triple kill for Arteezy.
Yeah, domination indeed. That's now 15, 0, and 13 for Sumail. And indeed, a beautiful play there from Fly. He's had excellent stomps so far today. And just narrowly escapes with his life out of that one.
Yeah, very impressive stuff. GPM, almost 700 for the Kunkka. But it was that early read. It's like 15 minutes or 14 minutes, whatever it was, that feels like it really turned this one back around. And all right, NiP, it's time to pull it together.
Here he comes.
They got to do something. This is their tournament life on the line. 14,000 net worth right now for EG.
There's a high five. Wrong team, though.
That's fair.
NiP needs the high fives.
I could use it. Oh, nice. The mass pings.
He almost didn't high five him. That was kind of scary.
True.
Oh, S4 is getting left hanging.
Oh, no.
It's the blink. Oh, I missed him.
Unbelievable. That's a report right there for sure. Minute left till the next Roche. EG just going to play together, and in the meantime, NiP, they're going to need a miracle and a half here. They're going to need some fountain dives.
Yeah, they really are.
I mean, I guess could you go for like an Aegis steal? That's one of the other avenues of maybe.
Versus the Batrider, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Being able to actually use the lasso to kill that key target would be fantastic. I don't even know who they'll give it to. If he actually finishes this Abyssal Blade, I don't think Sumail needs the Aegis.
Well, I mean that NiP could come in and try and steal the Aegis away. When
Yeah,
they go
no,
for the
I
rush.
hear you.
Okay.
I'm just thinking, you know, you have to kill Sumail, but...
Oh, God, good for staff fodder. He gets it off, but just gets chunked down by Arteezy. Sorry is the call. 80 seconds on the sideline now. Ace as well as Saksa outside the base. They're going to get caught. Looking for the stun. Warrant not going to be there, but they get the Omni Slash off. A good amount of burst damage there onto Artur, but they aren't going to be able to get the kill. And Ace instead is going to be the one that gets ran down. Throws out the healing war, pops the shrine. It's not enough. Dead for 70 seconds. And it's looking like EG trying to finish off this game. Good game is called from PPD. And EG going to take game number 1.
All right, man. EG a clinic in this one, and the laning stage, it started a little bit rough. You know, pretty even, but the top lane, Arteezy had a little bit of a slow start in the last hits. S4, well, very slow start, but hey, he did a great job of getting the levels. That's a really hard lane, right? The fact that he didn't die a bunch to just Frost Shield and spin still says a lot about S4.
And then being able to make those rotations afterwards with the roar, find the kills, super clutch. It was a very strange game because it felt like it basically played itself. Once they started to get that first initial fight win, they kind of just did whatever they wanted. And Sumail ends the game 16-0-15.
That
31 of the 37 kills he's a part of.
Yeah, that Radiance was brutal. It's just so early in the game, and it's so hard to play against that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's a whole heck of a lot that we can say left about that game, but that does push us to a game number 2. Still matters a lot for EG. I believe that this does mean that NiP are eliminated. I don't want to make that statement just in case something changed and I didn't hear about it, but I think that they needed to win out all of their games.
Just keep winning.
Just keep winning.
It's possible
if you're EG.
Yeah,
that's the most important thing because they have to make it through. Or they have to win this one to put the pressure on to stay alive in that upper bracket. So we'll see. Everybody, stay tuned. Group stage is continuing right after this. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to all you fine folks out there. I'm going to tell you what to do right now.
Okay.
Go up to the browser, put in Dota2 _ Ti9, and go watch that game because this next one that we're going to cast doesn't
What?
matter. But
Why
don't worry.
would you do that?
Don't worry because that one's going to be over in a second. Then come back and see us afterwards because this next game actually doesn't matter. I want to be honest with the audience.
No, I agree. It's okay.
But
It's
we do
fine
have
to
a
be
draft,
honest.
so let's hop into it.
But
real
you know
quickly.
who's here? Fans of these teams.
That's right.
And some of them are changing their jerseys at the moment because one of these two teams is eliminated from the international. But I know there are so many EG fans out there that #bleed blue,
That's right.
and they still want to see their team, and they want to see what comes out here in a match, even if it doesn't necessarily matter.
And no matter what, to be honest, it's not just that NiP are out of the TI International. The TI International, that was wonderful. But it's
Yeah, that
also
was good.
It's also that
Don't
EG
worry, no
are-
one's watching, so you can say whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's also
It's
that
fine.
EG are going through in the upper bracket, and that's one of the big wins for this organization as well. They came in, dude. I can't tell you how rough it was looking for them those first couple of days. I think a lot of people out there saw it. They knew what was going on, but now in this one, they pulled it back. They're going through the upper bracket. All is forgiven, and we're gonna see what happens on the main stage.
Yeah, and now is a game where you just get to play your hero. You know,
That's right.
this is one of those ones where your camp says, "Yo, what do you want to play?
It's true.
What do you want? You guys want to play some heroes? Want to try some stuff?" They're looking to put on a show.
I think so, and you want to see it. Fly is still drafting, PPD is still drafting, but you know it is really a team moment at this point.
I'm pretty sure RT is going to play Pudge.
Okay.
That's my unless they go super serious and he just plays Lifestealer again, which I could also see because they did ban the Tide Hunter and stuff. But I feel like he's going to play Pudge.
I feel like you might want to play something like Naga. I don't know. It's
That's
like
a lot of effort.
that's the snipe. You know why it is? Because this is one of those heroes that you just want to you just go and you hear the sound in your ear hitting those creeps.
Yeah, but why would you
hitting
want
those
to do
creeps.
that?
Because carry players, my man, you got to
What's
understand.
wrong with carry players? Who want in a dead match? You want to play a Naga game?
He is just going to
At least-
split push all game long. He's never going to show up to a fight. It's going to be amazing.
Oh man, I'm gonna go to the other channel. Okay. So NiP, their next ban, they got first pick out of this. They'll probably be some PPD hero.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna want to play like Lion or something. Probably Lion. You know, Hex, Mana Drain, kill illusions all game. You get a lot of gold.
Yeah,
I was
that's
playing
true.
Disruptor recently versus Naga, and every time those things are popping by, like she was so far. I'm just glimpsing illusions. Like, oh my god, give me that cash.
Cash
It's
money.
the only way to go. Lion's a lot better at it though.
That's your version of farming. I
Yeah.
can see Lion. I think that he does like playing Rubik a lot, but that's this is like, it sucks to play Rubik against Naga. I think you just kind of get owned over and over and over again, and you don't really have an answer for the illusions either. So I could dig on the Lion. Man, all of the normal stuff that we could talk about in a draft is a little bit different when the game is actually not mattering towards the final score.
Well, not when they do this. I mean, they're picking real heroes anyway.
Yeah.
And another one.
Well,
It'll
they
be
picked
the
Wind
ET.
Ranger first overall.
Hey, some teams are into that.
Yeah.
Could be a Sox or Wind Ranger. Has the flexibility. They have the last pick too, so you can be like, bam, bam.
They're in this one. Shadow Demon Naga, though. What an opener.
That's some Boston Major shenanigans, you know? SD Luna kind of deal.
Do they go all in on the illusion?
How does one do that?
Like PL.
Yes, the famed Naga PL draft.
Support CK.
Yeah, there you go. Get
I
the
like it.
Aghanims.
Yeah.
Just overwhelm them with
Dude,
illusions.
Aghanim CK with Naga. What do you think?
Isn't that like way worse than just
Yes.
all the other illusion heroes? though?
Yes, it really is.
Would be a lot of Riptides though.
That would
That
be
is
really
for sure.
They'd run out of targets to punch to get Riptide.
So they banned the Leshrac themselves. Some follow-up hero. They could just Lena.
Okay.
Lots of magic damage. Follows them after the disruption, but they're going to take the Shaker instead.
That's a Sumail Shaker, I think.
I don't want to guess, but I don't even know at this point.
Well, it depends on how they're treating the game, right? Like, if they want to have fun and just sort of mess around, get a bunch of kills, play it a bit like a pub, then I think that's a Sumail Shaker. If they're trying to be serious, then it's probably a Crit Shaker. Of course, it could also be the S4 Shaker.
Yep.
Who knows? Dare to dream. PPD, what you doing, my man? What are they going to take?
Probably an Ace hero. I don't see Ace playing any of these. Unless they also have the flexibility, though, for the... They have flexibility of the one at the end with the two rather with the Wind Ranger and the Tiny, but yeah, it should be Ace. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you want 10th pick Ace's hero here.
I want to see a Night Stalker.
It'll probably be something that can play like with the Naga, right? The Alk's already banned, so the Animate style gameplay maybe. Although versus the Earthshaker, that's not that great because he can hunt you down pretty well.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this is support Wind Ranger though.
They might just jug again. Gyro. Okay, so another hard farmer can clear illusions. Plays well with the ET, as we've discussed several times. Very good versus the Nagasar to slow down her hardcore pressure. Even in team fights, if you just eliminate all her illusions, she's very sad. Completely negates all the damage she's trying to do.
Yeah, it does have a limit though. Once you get up to heart status on Naga,
sure,
those illusions start to live a hell of a lot longer.
Yeah, and they are gonna want to try and end the game before that, I would think.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Not the best tower push for NiP. It's gotta be said.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if they might go for some 3-3 hero that can help end the game faster. The 3-3 Lycan was a classic. 3-3 Visage.
Visage. I like that idea.
Meanwhile, EG, they want to pick the hero that they think that NiP would ban in this scenario. If I am Sumail, what does he want? The Puck.
Hey,
Okay.
Is that one even been picked?
It also might be S4 theoretically. Of course, I hear he used to play this hero quite well. Has Puck been picked?
I don't know if he has.
I don't know.
I'm going to do a little bit of research real
Okay.
quickly.
Well, you get it. Go ahead.
Okay.
You got time.
And I can see all the production people. They're so giddy, there's no tiebreakers.
I know. All of them are walking by, their faces smiling like, oh, we're finally going to sleep.
We can go get the arena set up.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't even get to sleep.
I know.
They just get to go start setting up the main stage. They never sleep.
Yeah.
They're here when I leave. They're here when I come back.
Shout out to production.
Sometimes they're
best.
asleep under the desk and I accidentally kick them while in the middle of casting.
Feel bad.
It's awful. So they're going to ban as if it is an S4 Puck, which is a fine thing to do because they have the Earthshaker. So if this is a position for Earthshaker, you need an offlaner that doesn't need that much help. Maybe just has good last hitting and survivable, but benefits a lot from the lane being blocked so that the wave stays back and Puck checks all of those boxes. So I appreciate that ban from NiP.
All right, I've almost figured this out. The way that the Dota buff works. And find a page. Puck.
Did you hear that ban? Did you hear who that was?
Ah, come on.
The Meepo.
All right, Puck had been picked already.
Oh, wow. All
know.
that for nothing. How many times?
2 times.
Oh, who's unpicked? Can you tell us that? That's interesting.
It looks like Brew, Clock, Darkseer, Coddle, Night Stalker, Ricky, Ursa, Wyvern.
Wow, some pretty shocking heroes in that list, especially the Coddle. No Coddle.
No Coddle.
Clockwork actually had one of the highest win rates in pubs in high tier pubs prior to the international, which is interesting. And then Brewmaster, man, I can't believe that hero's that dead. That's depressing.
Brew would be really cool. And honestly, I want to see these teams pick one of those ones, right? Like, this is the moment. Game doesn't matter for your results. Make people think, oh, God,
they're drafting like it matters. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't mind seeing a Darkseer. That'd be pretty awesome. Let's go Darkseer Shaker.
What?
What do you mean?
Just for the vacuum?
Yeah. Vacuum into Echo. Let's go.
I don't even think.
The lane is also pretty nifty. I like the lane against the gyro.
Okay. You don't need to talk anymore.
It's a pipe builder.
It's fine.
Come on, it's great. Why are you hating on my Shaker?
What is a mid pipe builder in this game? Because that would be fantastic for EG, I have to say. That's not a pipe builder, but it is a mid. I'll take the TA.
Okay. All right.
So there are 4 heroes playing without Naga. Will be Shaker, Puck, TA, and Shadow Demon. Okay, lots of burst damage to follow up of Soul Catcher. I feel like I'm maxing Soul Catcher this game if I'm a fly.
Yeah.
If you just disrupt Soul Catcher someone, they just die to an orb and a silence.
Well, and the other nice thing about it is that you can use that on the Ancients for TA to try and help her farm them, which should be stacked up to all get up as well for the Shadow Demon. just head on over to the triangle afterwards, or even just inside the own jungle and start taking those away.
Well, NiP, the counters, I guess, to the TA, some of those classic green heroes, they're all in if they want to go that deep. You know, the Viper actually looks pretty good this game.
Hey.
That's what I would say. Like, the Earthshaker can't Echo Slam, the Naga loses the Riptide, and then you're playing against the PA and you just give her the old or TA rather than give her the old Viper Strike.
That sounds really good.
I'd play some Viper this game.
But do you want to play Viper in a game that doesn't matter?
Yes.
That's the other question.
Winning is fun.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
And Viper tends to be pretty good at that.
All right.
But Fada, that is way more fun. I'll give him that. I'm taking the Ember.
Spirit. What's his name again? The Ember?
Jin, I think. Xin, isn't it?
Something like that.
Sounds right.
Whoa, look at the Wind Ranger. That's like Darkseer when it gets to late game.
Well, in the past.
In the past.
Just got the flaming hands going on here.
This is cosplaying Lena.
So, 3-3 on the Ti9. Man, 3-3 used to be... Like, back when Ti9 was being played in the offlane all the time, he was one of the best. He delayed so many games for his squads. Just constantly cutting waves, using the Shadow Blade and the Blink, and ensuring the teams couldn't push when his crew was behind.
Mm-hmm.
So happy to see him back on it.
Definitely. The PPD Elder Titan, Ace playing the Gyro. Anything funky or weird. It is a crit shaker like you're talking about with S4 picking up the puck. Doing it for the fans, doing it for the people.
That's right, for the memes. He's got the cosmetic on.
You know, I don't know if necessarily it's just like the way that the words are formed, but I feel like crit shaker is just like, you know, it fits.
Well, it's because of crit shakers.
Right, exactly.
Earth shakers that build crit.
I know. So that's like, to me, it's like A+. Let's do it.
I don't even know what you're saying anymore.
That's fine. The other game hasn't ended yet. Nobody's watching this.
Oh,
remember?
okay, perfect. That's a relief. It's a good thing there's a day off tomorrow.
That's right. True enough. Oh, look at that thing. Wouldn't that burn her hand?
It does look like it. Oh, of course. The dream call.
180 and 87 win-loss over all time.
That's pretty good.
What?
Something for everybody.
That's a pretty good record, man. Dude, S4. Playing the puck.
Well, NiP still in good spirits here. All right, well, now this game doesn't matter. Let's talk these predictions. Total number of Blink Daggers purchased by 25 minutes. Ti9, probably not Wind Ranger because it's Soxa.
Yeah.
Maybe, though. And then Puck, maybe Oh, this is a hard one. I'm going to go with 3.
I think
Oh, 3 to 4. It's going to be more than 0 to 2.
Yeah, it's 3 to 4. 3 to 4 for sure. And it won't be 5.
Number of Ti9 Avalanche toss combos? What?
In the total amount of the game.
0 to 6, 7 to 12, 13 to 18, 19 plus. I'm just taking 19 plus. What? That's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
13 to 18 maybe? I'm thinking 13 to 18. 19 plus sounds high. Team with the first tower kill. EG.
So the thing about the Avalanche toss combo is that I feel like it might be less because he's going to be doing more toss backs than Avalanche toss.
No, but he's core. So he should be doing more combos, shouldn't he?
But it's really hard to get the combo onto these heroes, right? Like Disruption from Shadow Demon, Puck doing all his phase shift things, right? Like there's a lot of interrupts from it.
All right, I'll put 0 to 6 then. Total number of teleports canceled by stun by 25 minutes. I'll put 2. 1. I'm going with 1.
All right.
No one gets stunned during TPs anymore.
It's true. But if they did, this would be one of the games that it would happen. Considering you've got that Earthshaker, like the Avalanche, just throw it out there. Bounty run situation, 2 apiece. But S4 did take a bit of a beating on his backside. And Crit, just going to give him a nice little start to this one as he blocks off by the tower. Getting ready to micro his little heart out. Man, look at this guy go. He's zipping, he's zapping, he's zooping, he's diving. Oh, he missed the wave, but don't worry. S4 is there to get it afterwards.
No,
and now the blocks.
Ace is still blocking too, though.
Dude, are they going to do another one?
Fisher number 2. Yep.
No!
That's okay.
The little
one's
creep that
fine. Because it just dies right away.
Yeah, he's going to go down. PBD on the other side.
All right, never mind. It wasn't good.
It ain't good.
I thought it would die faster.
Well, these things happen.
Still fine, though. The lane still pushes, and it balances better.
Ooh.
It's fine.
5 stacks there on the Wind Ranger. Does he get the 6th? Does he know? Does Fly know?
Does he know? Whew.
That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Well, now Fly spots him.
Oh, he missed.
It's okay. Quick little runaway there. So they trade off hits. Obviously, Wind Ranger starting with the Bassi has the nice little bonus damage. I do like this build on Wind Ranger. I think that this is like almost sort of how like the old Orb of Venom worked with Wind Ranger, where you get like the bonus damage, and you're also going to be able to get the mana regen. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, just constantly annoying. Mid lane things a little dicey at the moment. Both just gonna salve.
Nobody wants to give up first blood on a solo lane. That's for
I
sure.
feel like this is the mid matchup that I have just seen the most this year, and it's one of these nice little like 50-50s. Players disagree on who beats who when it's a skill-based matchup.
It's the thing that I always find so interesting is like the community also has such different ideas of who wins which type of matchup, you know?
It's so funny when you hear a player say like, yeah, no, TA wins. He just lost because he didn't deny the first range creep.
Yeah.
And that's it. They're just like, yeah, no, he should win that matchup. And the guy gets like absolutely dumpstered. He's like, no, he should have won that.
Yeah. No, it's
So
true. It's
all
crazy.
those little things is it's really like the purest, I don't know, constant to them of just like, you know, this 1v1. I'm so glad it's back, by the way, because if you guys don't remember, we had 2v2s for like a year.
Yeah, that was a bad time.
Yeah, the 1v1s are very nice to have again.
It's a different type of play.
And it was so bad Sumail went to the offlane, all right?
That's true. I forgot
That's actually
about that.
what happened. We just had 1v1s off.
Saw that there, the Shadow Demon trade and harass. It does set up 3-3 for a pretty nice lane here, as he's going to be able to farm up all of these creeps. And on the other side, Arteezy playing on this Naga Siren, still sitting with just Quelling Blade and a Stout Shield.
Whew, they got
only
real low
5
mid.
last hits, 5 and 2.
Just trades again, though, as Sumail's going to salve.
Dude,
Fada needs his.
this Naga is getting destroyed. 5 and 2 versus 17 and 4, and he has a whole wave coming in with 2 range creeps.
Tiny's a very good hero.
Yeah.
He is still really good at getting denies just because he's ridiculously high base damage.
Another punch there onto PPD before S4 heads back to lane.
Arteezy not getting the luck there on the tide, or rather the Riptides, yeah. Gets a couple there, though.
Does he have the courier coming out? Has some items for him there as well, but wants to pick up that other Wraith Band. And they've pretty much just completely evacuated this top lane. All of the CS top marks being held right now by NiP.
What? See, this is why I ask. Why do you want to play Naga?
It's true, right?
He's jungling at 4 minutes.
I don't know. Is Fly going to
Who enjoys this? Besides all you Legion Commander pickers.
That's true. Oh, those were the days. That and Axe. Just jungle some Axe. Why not?
I did like the Enigma one. Double Clarity, Bassi, or Nature's Prophet.
Yeah.
I did my fair share.
Those are definitely the days. So 4.5 minutes in, we're getting close to the bounty ruins. It's already 1,000 gold lead for NiP. And EG holding off for now. Crit able to interrupt and throw out a stun there onto Ace. But very quiet game so far. No first blood. It might happen soon as we get close to these bounty run timings. And Arteezy not deciding that he wants to leave for the moment and doesn't want to contest for the bounties. So
Oh, yeah, getting those illusions, though.
yeah, this is going to be EG getting 3 out of 4.
Try and put it back their way just a little bit. Double Wraith now out for the TA as she starts to catch up in the last hit department. Virtually neck and neck here. A couple more denies on Sumail, a couple more last hits onto Fada. And Crit is coming through, looking to try and turn the tables here. And Fada, perhaps seeing this, is just saying, I think I need to heal up a little bit here, guys. So there's a ward down, which spots that Fada is, well, he's not stopping all the way. He double checks that the bounty run's not there. He's like, might as well. Wouldn't that be embarrassing if it was?
Yeah.
And TP on back for the range creep.
Meanwhile, over in the woods, 3-3 has made his way over here, and I think that Fly is going to be able to find the kill with the trap coming out as well.
How? What?
So, Mr. 3-3, Avalanche gets hit there by the 5th stack. Oh, it wasn't enough damage, though. maybe the second round here. Fly needs to hit it. Trying to dodge away. 3-3. Still living, but the fissure comes out. And Fly going to draw first blood.
Man, he is so tanky. I can't believe that didn't kill him. 234. Not that much this early on, I suppose. But 1100 HP is why it just looks like, you know.
Yeah. No, it's true. So, right now, still very slow early going in this one. As teams just laughing and there just hasn't been a move. You know, this is what happens when the games don't matter. Teams just sit back. I'm going to farm, you know, get some more farm on. All my items. No rush 20 minutes. Let's go. Kind of feels like it has to favor the Naga Siren team, though.
Well, not if I think the Tiny's going to come online and be ready to start rotating around for kills. The Gyro's going to have maybe a few stacks ready. I could see this going well for NiP at the moment. The only thing will be if S4 can interrupt some of these bloodthirsty plays from the Tiny. Right now, he gets the full combo. Boom, #1 onto Arteezy. But the trades was actually going in Arteezy's favor, who's level 7 also. And okay, well, that's going to turn the tables a little bit. A level 3 power shot, thank you very much.
Yeah. I mean, that was just going to happen, right? So they head off and get the kill onto Arteezy. Smail farming up in the jungle for the moment, trying to get towards his treads, has the gold for it if he wants. But at this 7-minute 40-second, just 1 kill apiece. And I mean, where do you see the? Oh, okay.
Coil.
Look out, guys! Crazy things happening.
That's a freebie.
They get the kill.
This game, I just see it going like Tiny smokes up with the gyro. Wind Ranger kind of scouts ahead, look for a shackle. They have so much burst damage with Tiny and Wind Ranger, right? Like, you can just Ava, and while they're being tossed midair, you just shoot the power shot, and it's a really good kill combo. And they can kill a Shadow Demon with that. They can kill the TA with that if they catch her like in the middle of jungling, which she's at like 60% HP, kind of like right now.
Yeah.
And EG just wait, because they have a Naga.
Yeah.
At least Gyro can kind of get involved.
So do you feel like it then sort of is on NiP to be the ones running around and trying to make things happen?
Yeah, for sure, because the puck is just ready to hold, right? Just keep spamming out orbs.
Yeah.
Can keep things nice and chill underneath these towers. And NiP are just saying, hey, get out of here.
Yeah.
Give us this one.
Oh, they're chasing. Phase shift. Not quite going to work that time.
No, did not know the call down was coming.
Yep.
Was just looking for a toss.
An S4.
Or a potential power shot, maybe, I'm not sure.
It's taken down. Bottom lane is where the pressure's going to come next. As they've got PPD fully trapped in here by creeps. Trying to eat his way out. He's stuck over to the side. And he wants to get a stomp. He wants to stop this pressure coming through. Looks like Fly is going to end up going down. Baited. Super baited.
That's a tip right there.
I like it.
Can't really tip once you're eliminated, though, I think.
Yeah, you know, that's true. Hurts to say. I mean, you can.
Up top, Fly TV's right into a gyrocopter.
Hello.
Who does have call down in 5 seconds.
Fissure. Chase looking for it. They have the coil available. He's going in. They get the soul catcher. Jump in from Fada as well. The root comes out, and they did already use the coil. But
yeah, I thought they had the edge on that one too. I'm not gonna lie. It looked all right for EG, but then suddenly Fada appears, and not
DPD,
so much.
You're in some trouble, buddy. Just gets beaten down by Arteezy. Dude, what is Arteezy? He only has Wraith Bands right now.
Don't need any other items on this hero. Sometimes I see 3. Kind of surprised it's only 2.
Well, they just sort of beg the question for me of how do you deal with those illusions for NiP? I guess it's going to come down to Ember and Gyro having nice games.
I mean, for now, he's just grabbing the waves, keeping it off the tower on the bottom with the catapult there, and Sox is forced to try and save it. Oops.
Vanish. Coming out. Crit right there, front and center, 3-3. Going to hit the dust.
Crit wants that Blink Dagger.
Yeah, it does.
Taking that kill gold. Can definitely appreciate that. Has the Arcane rune as well. Maybe wants to run mid and try to get something else onto Ace.
Just
Sumail,
level 5.
whoo! Oh, almost got him again.
That was scary. I mean, he does a ton of damage on Sumail if they haven't hit a couple of those side blades. Wind Ranger moving over to the angle.
I thought the Tiny started well. I guess he did. He's still fairly high in the net worth, but he's got treads and he's got double wraith, so he just doesn't have a mobility item. He's got maxed out on the tree grab. He's not really an aggressive Tiny.
No, he feels like he's just sort of trying to get the farm up, and maybe his idea is to eventually go into like that Aghanim Scepter or something too, or I guess he's going to finish off the Blink Dagger, as we see all too often.
Wow, that was quite the Wind Ranger TP animation with this set.
I didn't see it. Is it just crazy?
She looks like she's in Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
She does a little dance.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think that he just move commanded the Spirit onto Arteezy,
Fair enough.
but he's going to get ran down now. Sumail,
He's a
coming.
big guy. He's got the speed.
Chasing.
All right, this is it. This is the big fight under the tower. Gyro has TP.
They have
Bring
level
it.
6.
Come on in.
Level 6 on ET. Dude, they're going
Oh
for it.
yeah, oh yeah. Invis rune.
Let's go.
Let's go have a little scout here. Now this is dangerous because a lot of teams put sentries down. They don't have one down.
Moving forward for it. Ace throws it out the call down. They have everybody in the area. S4, the big avalanche connected onto 3 of them, and all of a sudden EG running into everybody. Echo Slam afterwards. They kill off one but lose the TA.
I think the song only hit Peter.
Yeah?
That was not ideal.
Fata giving the tip.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Well,
Get off my lawn.
some of the best voice lines.
Yeah, he has
Honestly.
fantastic ones. And he just sounds a little bit too much like Slacks. That's Slacks' real voice. He's not doing an impersonation when he talks like him.
It's a horrifying thought, but accurate.
Yeah. But that was all off the back of an Invis rune, so great play there from Ace to try and capitalize on that. And I love the way that he was kind of like inching back and forth, just making sure there wasn't a sentry.
Right, yeah. Yeah, keeping really good eyes on that. Because it is the type of thing where if you walk into that sentry ward, this
Yeah.
gank that you think is working, it just falls apart super quick.
Yeah, you just die instantly. Sumail has gone for the Deso first, as the blink in doesn't look that great versus the current heroes in NiP. Lots of stuns, pretty tanky heroes, the evasion of the Wind Ranger. So just get the Deso, farm up through the Ancients, then get your Blink Dagger, then get your BKB. Play yourself a TA game, get an MKB too.
2,000 gold lead already for NiP. They take advantage up there in the bottom lane. The fight, 3-3 is going to get his Blink Dagger as well. Yeah, just very close towards finishing it off.
Yep. Just playing some Dota.
I mean, that's how it all started. Let's play some Dota. I didn't do that voice very well, did I?
No, it was great.
Thank you.
No, don't be so hard on yourself. I'm sure it'll be in the chat wheel next year. They'll just take that clip, and then the winning team can use the real one, and then the losing team be like, let's play some Dota. 3-3 is not going to be able to play Dota here much longer. He's dead. But there was a return kill on the opposite side of the map on a crit shaker, trying to farm into his Blink Dagger, and Soxa just having a fabulous old time. He's ahead of S4.
Oh, and this is one of the nicest talents, too. The 3 mana regen at level 10.
It's a feel-good talent.
It's so nice. Oh, it makes the game so much easier to play. You know what doesn't, though? Leashed up, chased down, disrupted. No, he gets the jump away. And he is still going to take a good chunk of damage there.
Shout out to whatever balancer decided the Windrunner slow thing was just like not a talent.
Yes.
That's
Oh, good silence there.
because that thing just did not feel good. Dendy tried it.
I tried
Look
it
where that
a
got
couple of times and it was kind of fun. Look where that got me to, yeah. But it's it always was just a little bit too funky and weird. Like you never had the mana that you needed.
You know, Dendy was here and he was behind me in line for the shawarmas at lunch.
Okay.
But I had already asked the guy. He said, "Do you want 2?" And I was like, "Oh, okay," because I'd been waiting a while. But then Denny was behind me, and I was like, "Man, maybe I should only take 1." But
Right.
then I thought someone at our table probably wants a shawarma because they had just been finished, and then they're so hard to get.
Yeah.
So I still took 2 shawarmas in front of Dendy.
Yeah.
And I still feel a little guilty about it. So
Oh no.
for when he makes his like VK post or whatever,
Yeah.
calling out the English guy that took two shawarmas, that
Yeah.
was me.
Okay.
Just so you guys all know, my bad, Dendy.
Sounds good. You're
Thanks.
toxic caster, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, crit. he goes down. Yeah, that's terrible, man. I can't believe he did that.
So,
Fada! The sick play! He
all right.
catches him.
I have a sideline reporter here. We have a call in. Oh, wait. We got to see if S4 can get out.
Toss back.
Sing the song of your people.
Oh, trying to get it. They are going to be able to escape, it looks like, for S4.
Okay. All right, looks like the call-in's coming. Hi, everybody, it's Gyrocopter. I've heard from the other group, and
oh, God.
it looks like it's Virtus Pro in the upper bracket.
Oh, please stop.
Okay, back to the game now.
Get another kill.
Whoa.
Oh, Lord.
Wow, thanks. Thanks, Ace. I can't believe you can just be involved in kills and give us that. Thanks, Gyro. So it looks like Virtus Pro secured in the upper bracket. Wow, that's amazing. There was discussion of them being eliminated this morning.
That's honestly true. It could have happened.
All right, well, way to go, VP. Turned it back on when it counted. I mean, I never did it.
Not at all. Definitely
Personally.
not. Well, a 5,000 gold lead. I'm doubting right now this draft for Evil Geniuses. It is looking rough for them. They are getting towards the Blink Dagger
This
on
is what
S4.
you get for playing Nog in a game that doesn't actually, quote-unquote matter.
That's true.
Other than pride, which does matter to a lot of these players.
There's definitely a lot of pride at stake here. And 3-3, about to take his pride taken from him.
The problem is EG wouldn't have cared if they lost if they played a little clowny, like some
Right.
RTZ Pudge or something. But you have to care if you lose now. You picked Crit Earthshaker, you have S4 Puck, Sumail TA, and the RTZ. No, you lose this. It's kind of shameful, frankly.
Unbelievable. Yeah, no, I'm with you. You try hard in this game, and then you get caught out a little bit. It's a little bit rough. But I don't think it's necessarily over either. Like, you look at the win-loss probability, it's, what, 70% or so?
Yeah, no, it's not over, but I mean, things are definitely clicking for NiP right now. And if they get the Aegis, too, and Fada just keeps popping off like this, 3-0-2.
I do kind of have this apprehension about what's going to happen with Arteezy getting this Manta style now, keeping all the lanes pushed simultaneously, then into the Fusel Blade. He's getting a little bit tankier. I don't know. I think that this could be scary.
Yeah, but they have Veil, Maelstrom, Ember. They're going to have Maelstrom, Eggs, Gyro.
Well, speaking of Gyro, in a little bit of trouble and a pickle as Crit jumps in. They managed to get the chains on him, but not before they found a really nice combination out. Split Earth, splits nothing. And now the haste rune, blinks through. While the Avalanche is going, the toss back, but Sumail will not be deterred as they turn and try and fight now onto the Wind Ranger, popping him off, and
he's got
Wind
mech.
running away. It's actually going to be enough. Toxa taking down Sumail, chasing him away. The position for Wind Ranger gets the kill. And will he be able to find himself yet another one? S4 jukes away, tries to hide. There's other things going on in this fight, and eventually it will be cleaned up as Crit comes in for the kill.
Meanwhile, like, their other players are just dying. Fada went down to fly, too. So it was a win for EG, but dignity points there for Soxa. And EG are just like, did you guys think we were going to lose?
It sucks. He did his job. But yeah, I know. It's that was the turnaround that they definitely needed, and a big swing. 2,000 gold, almost 6,000 experience into the favor of EG there.
Really rough way for that thing to start, too. Your big carry and Ace just gets dunked in the mid.
Yeah.
Absolutely obliterated.
And you look at that swing back. Yeah, that happened real quick. We were just at 70% the other way. And now we're just about back at 50-50. That's nuts. Oh, down bottom. They find themselves a 3-3. This Tiny hasn't really been able to get involved in that much stuff. And now the Riptide damage is going to come out. Oh, my God. All right, everybody's dying. One goes down bottom, but 4 go down top. How did that happen?
A lot of magic bursts in this lineup is what I would reckon. Clearly they... Jeez. We got the bottom one now on our thing there. But, I mean, you have Veil on Ember. It is a lot when you don't have these BKBs quite yet, right?
Yeah.
So, taking down that trip, man, they were really clumped up. Just all next to each other there. I'm guessing they went for another go onto the Gyrocopter.
Yeah.
Because he died right where all of their bodies are. It's just a big old mass grave up in the top lane.
Everybody went down, man. It happens. Well, 1,000 gold lead right now for EG, in spite of those couple of tough deaths to deal with. And now the chase coming as they want to find one. And the net's going to be there. They take the ET.
Oh, can't get the split.
Wasn't quite able to get the dodge. It already used the Manta. And the chase forward. There's the coil onto 2. They need to think about breaking it. Split Earth, they're down
mech.
the middle. Can they kill him off in time? The fissure, it's out there as well.
Oh,
they
didn't
do
mech?
manage to get the mech, but it is not looking like it's going to be enough. 3-3, the big avalanche, and the jump in from the gyrocopter kills off the shaker. Arteezy going to need to go for the spin. Oh, couldn't break the TP. Fada, almost there.
Just got inside the song range, I guess, did he?
Yeah. He got the sleight of fist off, but it didn't quite hit on the edge of
Oh, I
Arteezy.
see. Yeah, I got you. Oh, another kill. 3-3 finds himself Shadow Demon.
Just back and forth after the first slow. I mean, it kind of does have that feeling of like no rush 5 minutes or 10 or whatever it was. Like
Wait,
lightning
suddenly
stage.
we're now just battling?
Yeah,
All the-
exactly.
Yeah.
Just running at each other.
Oh, they're getting close to finishing off that Maelstrom there for the gyrocopter, which is huge when you already have the Agnum Scepter.
Yeah.
And there it is, now purchased up. Fada continues to shove out that bottom lane, and Arteezy's going to live inside this little bubble. Oh, sorry, there's more drawing on the map here. As Fly determines that there's many a Radiant hero here. He's quite correct. In fact, they're going to smoke there. Fada flies through. They know he's up there, so they think that they're going on Sumail. So they're actually going to catch S4 trying to come up top to stop this play onto Sumail, I think.
Looking. It's not an easy
Yep,
one.
They got.
Yeah,
So
well played.
they saw the Remnant come all the way top, I believe, and then Sumail was there, so he backed out and the reverse play, and they ran the opposite way to catch people rotating to save Sumail. There was a lot of levels happening there. Pretty nice stuff there from NiP.
Now 1 level ahead. Make it work. And now pressuring for this tier 2 tower. NiP wanting to take it down. And EG need to hold off. They do ping immediately that ward.
Well, you can see him.
Yeah.
I guess he was trying to make a bait, so he put it so that, like, that was he knows it's daytime,
Right.
So he was just hoping for a toss-out play. I'm guessing for his Tiny, right?
Yeah.
That's the only explanation.
Fissure. Her shaker has Echo back off cooldown. 2 seconds away. Who's he going to go for? Nice little toss back. Making sure that PPD does not get caught out of position. But they do find the Wind Ranger and going to chase forward for this. If he's managed to find this kill and get out, he's crazy. But they do manage to jump in now. Fata turning it back around. The banishment, but he's still able to get the combination off.
Oh, Soxa!
TA dead. Jumps forward. Fata finds another kill. S4 able to take down 1, but is it 1 enough? Fata kills off another. 2 buybacks already. As Sumail came back into the fight, he immediately gets hit with the
it's Soxa.
missile,
He
and
didn't leave. He gets the shackle.
they got another catch onto Arteezy,
See?
and it is going to be enough. The missile's going to connect. Is it? Oh, good
Oh.
dodge. Manta's it away.
All right, Ember doesn't have it.
Oh, can't quite do it. Soxa able to back away.
Oh, Soxa died in the trap. Oh, that's depressing. Oh, yeah, give him the tip. Soxa's. Oh.
Well done. Okay, more craziness, but another win for NiP.
Yeah, huge. Big buybacks. That's like BKB money for Sumail.
That's what happens when you run at people. Can sometimes go a little bit awry.
For everybody.
God, Ace.
Can you please spam more, Ace? He needs to play more gyro so we get more lines.
What does he have? He's just got the bronze right
yeah,
now.
it's some weak stuff. I'd like to hear some Naga.
I wish there was a way to check what the chat wheel is for all these heroes.
Well, you can, but not in game.
Can you do it?
Yeah,
from,
sure, man. Who do you want?
I want Gyrocopter. I want to know what his other ones are.
All right, let me take a look here.
I'll keep my eye on the game. Don't you worry.
Oh, I know.
Don't trip, Chocolate Chip.
All right, so he's got something for everybody in his laugh. Then he's got Froey.
Okay.
And he's got
What's his master tier? That's the main
his
one I'm
master
curious about.
tier is I belong in the sky and you belong in the ground. That's pretty good.
I
That's
like
a nice
that.
master tier one.
Oh, heyo. He belongs in the ground, apparently. Ace gets caught down. That's unfortunate. But they did get the 6x combo.
All right, Crit bouncing back after the buyback there. So trying to build some Aghanim's gold for himself.
Well, Arteezy, Eagle Song already completed, building towards that butterfly. And on the other side of the map, 3-3. I mean, it kind of has been a tough match for this Tiny. Like, there aren't that many great targets to go on. If he tries to blow up the Naga, he's got the sleep to be able to get away. TA, there's refraction charges, which can be kind of difficult to deal with. Puck, obviously, naturally very elusive. And then if you go on any of the supports, there's the other ones there to save them.
Feels like Shadow Blade is such a dead item too that even though there's some heroes that like traditionally would have been really vulnerable to that, I don't know, it doesn't really play that way anymore.
Yeah.
There's just sentries everywhere these days.
It's true.
Even with the cap on them now.
Oh, they're gonna run right into PPD. Drop the ward up on the high ground. He just got gobbled up.
I might have to lower the cap if sentries are gonna stay this cheap. I think sentries are too cheap.
Yeah.
And I'm a support player. You know, I'm not trying to destroy my people, but these things
Right.
are really cheap now.
No, I'm with you. It's scary. Oh, looking forward for it. Gyrocopter already brought super low, and they're going to get the song off, but still able to kill on the other side. This is just keeping the Ember out of the fight. Arteezy,
Yeah,
the
perfect.
rest of the team are just getting mauled apart while the Ember can't do anything.
And it's kind of like what he did earlier with PBD to stop like a single
Oh,
stomp.
well done there. As they're already able to catch another, they buy back on the gyro. And nothing doing. EG play that fight beautifully.
Yeah, these buybacks into nothing are pretty depressing this match. Especially because he bought back and he just ran home again. He's not
Yeah.
even like hitting creeps.
Well, looks like it's going to be an Aegis. That is one part of the Naga Siren where you talk about like this year kind of lacking team fight in the early game until you start to get items, but even here with some items, she was able to be a huge benefit.
Big stun,
Yeah.
essentially. Now a butterfly, uh-oh.
That's scary.
Gyro's gonna get working on that MKB sooner rather than later.
So suddenly 5,000 gold lead for Evil Geniuses. We were feeling like there was this chance that NiP with a good start could maybe snowball their way through it, but the answer was always going to be an EG win if it gets to the late stages, and it's starting to feel like that could be what happens. NiP, I mean, the game plan doesn't really change that much, right? Like, get BKBs and just try and end the game, right? For NiP?
No, it definitely changes. We're late game now.
Okay.
We're farming it towards like, you know, MKBs, and everyone's thinking about how do I kill Naga illusions and how do I rat this game out.
Okay.
I think that's the point they're at this stage.
If we get the Dream Fire or the Dream Coil Rapid Fire, I guess that doesn't even matter. I was thinking about it using it against the Naga, but he's on the same team, so
Yeah,
never mind.
so that's
That definitely doesn't matter. Oh, jump in. They find him. Vada already popping the BKB. They chase down. Get two. Not bad. Sumail is in his face, though, and they get that kill. Meanwhile, Naga has shown up, kills off the Gyrocopter. 2 already dead. 3-3 trying to escape. He gets the blink up to the north. It looks like they're not quite going to be able to run into him. They're pinging. Sumail knows where he's at. And it looks like they won't get him.
yeah, nothing left.
That's right where he would have stood.
Man, they must have bursted Sumail down very quickly. I was just like looked away for a second and his Aegis blew up.
Sumail going second item nullifier? I guess third item after BKB.
Yeah, seems to. Doesn't want to have to deal with any sort of BKBs or like help the team. Helps him versus the Wind Ranger too, of course, with the Dispellable Wind Run. He's really sick of that one kill from from Soxa.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to just punish. 3-3, he's getting collapsed upon. S4 in the area, they spot him. The big bad Naga is coming to say hello and gonna drain all that mana and kill him off.
Yeah. Hard game for 3-3. Not what he wanted out of this one. And he keeps changing back and forth between the BKB and the Ags. I really don't know for him either, which one's better. I feel like the Ags, he's just never going to get a good moment for it, but it's also something that at least does stuff when you're not fighting.
Right.
So he can use it for farming and stuff, and then farm his way into the BKB, as well as kill these illusions, because they're going to be pressuring high ground very quickly.
And this feels like it's almost the calm before the storm, as we see a couple of these big items getting picked up. Naga Siren also going to be going for a nullifier eventually. TA already has her. But the big one is also going to be the Earthshaker Aghanim Scepter. Has it completed, just needs to be brought out on the courier, and then also the tome to get to the level 18.
Yeah, he's got the 7 armor. He's ready to dance. Jump on in there.
Well, in the meantime, NiP still looking for a way to make this work. They have those BKBs, 9 seconds on the Ember. They're going to smoke out and try and find one of these kills. Is it going to be good enough, though? They just get the BKB delivered for S4. They get the Aghanims for the Earthshaker. Rooted, looking for the catch. The BKBs pop from Sumail. And it looks like that might be the end of it for NiP.
Yeah, they could try a wrap and maybe go for Sumail.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, there's that other null.
Yeah, it's crazy. They're going in on him. I do like that Saxa's been able to go in and get
Oh, crit!
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it happens quickly.
Jeez.
The full Guardian Greaves completed on the Wind Ranger is pretty awesome. But it's just not feeling like it's going to be enough.
Really
60
helped
seconds,
there.
no gyro. Yeah.
They know he's not coming back, right? That should still be dieback, I believe. Yeah, he's still got like 3 minutes.
Yeah. So they're going to move up towards high ground. Evil Geniuses, after a disappointing day 1 of the group stage, have been able to pull it back and are looking a lot better. Already have secured the upper bracket, but now trying to close this one out against NiP. They take down the tier 3 tower, and now going to head back, clear out the shrines. BKB popped. Chasing forward for this one. He's leashed. They break the coil. Still chasing for more. The toss away, keeping their support alive.
Not sure how long that's going to keep out Sumail if he sees this DD, though.
That is a true statement.
Don't take an S4. Don't do it. Yeah, he's waiting. He's like, okay, I'll give my bottle to one of you guys. Who wants it?
Just leave it on the ground. We'll come get it. Yeah, he drops it there. Sumail going to pick it up. And they don't have to go in right now, but it feels
good
like
lines
they want
drawn here by the side of EG.
This is our
Thank
area.
you, Sumail.
Uh-oh. That ain't right. Yep.
They didn't even pop it yet.
Nope.
Oh, he's got the meld bash. He's level 25. He is level 25.
This is
Holy.
insane.
That is crazy.
He's died 5 times also. That's the other thing that's kind of nuts about this, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's died the second or third most of the game. I guess the Ti9 yeah. He's died a lot and still level 25. That's what happens when you start just farming up stacks.
Yeah, that early deso.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Arteezy just securing predictions for most last hits average on a hero.
Keep it up, buddy. Oh, actually, I think I have AM for average.
Oh, get
I
out.
think I have Naga for single game. I don't know why I would do that to myself.
You know, these things happen.
Yeah.
And now we've got the Shadowblade Naga Siren, because why not?
Yeah, this was a build for a while. I remember No-Tail was spamming it in pubs.
Talk to me about
It
it.
was like
What's
Shadowblade Diffusal Naga. I don't know. It was cool. It was just like a really aggressive Naga.
Okay.
It doesn't really have the same. Ooh, fitty fitty. Doesn't really have the same feel to it when it's a like 6th item.
No. That's fair.
Just designed for the break, I suppose. Nothing. Just ET. Haha. Get him.
Oh, he's going in. Wait, they passed by? Did they get detection in there? No, that was just, that was yeah, that was in a sentry ward. I think it spotted the Naga. I'm not sure though. And they realize he's over in the area. They have vision. See if they can bait something out. Fata clearing through these illusions. And that is another nice part about this, is every illusion that you kill, more and more value.
Oh, missed the shackle.
Turning onto Arteezy. He just drops so quickly though, and maybe it's going to be enough to turn around.
Woo!
They get the kill.
That's no buyback.
666 gold.
All right, DD Sumail coming in.
They're looking for the follow-up. Where are they going to go? They buy back now on the Ember. There is no buyback on the Naga Siren, as you said. So Sumail finds himself a kill. So too will Crit as they jump in, take down the Wind Ranger. But it comes at the cost of the Naga. Well,
Ah, nice burst. I mean, that's a win for the Radiant, I think. Well, other than the Ember buyback, he lost 1, 2, 3, 4 gold.
why was Arteezy there? Can't you just like wait for your team?
Look at these lines. This is why.
Okay, that's why he's
See
like,
what look at
dude, I was
Arteezy.
over there.
He's teaching the team what to do. He's like, you guys, if you push the lanes, you kill the Ancient, you win.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's great. That's so classic. Just mass drawing on the map afterwards. Well, 35 minutes in, a 24,000 net worth lead, and you can see the 8% chance.
8. All right. Some good odds there.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, Nullifier. I got the Bloodthorn. This game is feeling so hard to play if you're NiP.
I know it's only 5 more kills, but they're just, Whew.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Bloodthorn, yep.
I mean, the thing to me that's most impressive about this is that, like you said, it's only the basically map movements and control, and that's part of what you get with Naga Siren, right? Is just, you know, keeping all of those lanes pushed out, which they're doing again. They're trying to take this fight, and oh my god, the Soul Catcher combo! They jump in, they find that Ember Spirit and blow him up. Sumail trying to square up against Ace, but I'm not sure if it's going to be quite enough damage. S4 though jumps into the area, they get the Nullifier up, but it's on the BKB, it had already been popped. Now RTZ maybe in a little bit of trouble as well. If he goes down here again, the BKB is going to be wearing off shortly. Zox in the meantime takes down Fly. And they do get the sleep onto the Naga Siren. Rarely seen, but much respected.
RTZ's not done. He was thinking about Shadow Blading in there. Okay, now he is done.
Okay.
He's going to go back to his grave.
Another Shackle. Song Illusion, it looks like. Save, Disruption, blink
crit.
away. And they're in, they're jumping, they're finding it. S4, the mute down. They take down that Tiny, and now looking for a little bit more. Can they get it? Well, Focus Fire, and then the Shackle, but that's a dead ET. That's a dead Tiny. Ember's done. And now the Wind Ranger soon to be gone as well. No buybacks on most of those. And this is feeling like it's time to call out the GG.
It's the International, the final round, at least for us, is complete. And the final game for Ninjas in Pajamas as they will be departing the International post-group stage.
Yeah, unfortunate result certainly for NiP. I would say for EG, it's encouraging. If you go to the upper bracket, I would say you want to start there by things not looking good at the beginning and then getting better throughout the tournament.
Much better than peaking early and then just squeaking into the upper bracket.
Definitely.
That's for sure. People were a little worried.
Or you could just be good the whole time.
Some teams like that, these OG and LGD guys. But then you're on the radar. Stay below the radar, under it.
So you're telling me EG is going to win TI? Is that what you're saying?
No, VP. They're the ones that looked like they were out, and then suddenly are upper bracket. That's way low. They were skimming the tree line.
I'm actually totally true with that. I'm down. That was crazy. Well, very impressive showing. EG able to take it 2-0 now over NiP. Eliminated. Any final thoughts here before we close out?
I think we said enough there. It's going to be a break day. I'm sure there's other streams going on, so go check them. But don't forget, there's no games tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you'll have to watch all the great content that I'm sure Slacks has been putting out with the folks at Valve, including Purge's birthday piece. Don't forget that. Check out all the social media channels. So you got all that stuff on there with the hashtag Ti9. And yeah, so then we get excited for the main event, like we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, so excited for the main event. Group stage was amazing. The main event's going to be even better, so stay tuned. More from Ti9 day after tomorrow.
Just recommend sticking around. You're going to enjoy this cast for sure. It's a Blitz Matumba Man capitalist cast on Stream A, OG versus Na'Vi. I mean, sorry. No! I was so close to doing well.